the girls, atom weight bout at 105 pounds presented by Tranquility. It's 15-year-old Hana Tucker against 15-year-old Summer Emerson. That is our next bout here tonight. And then we've got a couple more Muay Thai bouts after that. And then we get into the MMA portion of our bout tonight. So typically, Torres, you've seen it. Man, when we see the juniors perform, I mean, you're talking about entertainment level. The ladies always bring the entertainment level, including Samantha.
Yeah, they have so much fire.
But then you get that fire and the youth where they're just kind of letting loose, and that's a recipe for entertainment.
It is.
Yeah.
So Summer is a late replacement as she jumped in out of the Team NKI camp in Knoxville. They've kind of saved the day for Aries Fight Series a number of times, so good on Summer Emerson to step in there. So still to come. After that, we have a couple of Muay Thai bouts on the way for you. Trip Hallman against Carson Heidel. That's a featherweight bout in Muay Thai. Then Larry Thorpe goes up against Kyle Pacini. Those are two debuts in Muay Thai. That's a featherweight Muay Thai bout. Then after that, we get into the MMA portion of the card. We'll start with Caleb Holt against Dan Garrett. Two veterans, the 34-year-old Caleb Holt and the 52-year-old Dan Garrett. Dan Garrett, man, what a warrior. We've seen him.
He is, man.
We've seen him step in and just absolutely let it loose for the love of the sport.
Get some tough guys, man. Get some really tough guys.
And Dan Garrett won his last bout. So looking forward to that matchup. I think the fans will be into that one. Then we got the debuting Logan Metters against one of the first of numerous tonight teammates of Torres Finney and Lucas Cox. That's a welterweight MMA bout presented by Action 24/7. Just a quick word on Lucas for you, Torres, your teammate.
Well, the
Lucas
thing
Cox.
about Lucas, man, I mean, Lucas fought here in at the Valor Underground.
Yep.
And when he went to the Valor Underground, he went against a tough fighter out of I forgot he fought somebody at Nashville MMA. But it was a really tough fight. And Lucas is grindy, man. He grinds his win. There's blood everywhere in that fight.
JT Van Meter.
There you go, JT Van Meter. And it was a really fun fight. And for that to be his first fight, man, what a great experience with the full distance. I mean, he saw the blood. He had to grit it out. I mean, no better way to get a first fight experience than that. And now he got against Logan Metters. And it's going to be an interesting fight, man, you know, with this man Logan's debut, you know. Now he's got to go against a guy that's had some really good experience in his first fight. So it'll be something to look at big time.
And, of course, our main event tonight, it's Zane Burton from that Go Get Combatives camp against Tristan Scarborough. That's for the first ever Aries Fight Series light heavyweight title at 205. That is vacant, and one of those guys will win that tonight. Loaded Cart will tell you more about it as we get some time moving forward. But we're ready to move on to our second bout of the night here at Aries Fight Series 4. It's the juniors, Hana Tucker and Summer Emerson, two 15-year-olds in an atom weight bout. Juniors K1 next, presented by Tranquility. Let's go back to the cage. Here's our man, Jeff.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the cage, Miss Hana Tucker.
So Hana Tucker is out first. Hana making her debut in Juniors K1 out of United Karate Studios in Dalton, Georgia. Ben Kiker and that group, not a bad camp to learning your craft, right?
No, not a bad camp, but yeah, especially with what they got coming tonight. We're going to see out of Tyler Jones. Hey, I'm excited to see what she can bring to the table. That's going to be a fun fight. Hana Tucker, man, you know, like you just said, coming out of United Karate Studio, we've seen lately United Karate Studios have really put out some really good fighters, as we just said, Tyler Jones. They got a few guys that are starting MMA, making that transition over from Muay Thai to MMA. So could this be a future, you know, atom weight that's going to – she's a junior now, so I know this is a long time from now. But, hey, could it be a future – potential, you know, MMA fighter that we could see in the future works? Could be. You never know. So, but I'm excited to see what Hana Tucker brings to the table, especially coming out of that gym.
And Torres mentioned her teammate Tyler Jones. He'll be in our co-main event fighting for the super lightweight Muay Thai championship at Aries Fight Series. So Samantha, what were you doing at 15? Were you involved in combat sports, fighting as a junior?
Not combat sports. I wish I was. I was more of cheerleading, dance team, basketball, normal high school sports.
All right, these two, as we take a look at the tail of the tape, Hana Tucker and Summer Emerson, both about the same age. Hana Tucker is 2 inches shorter than Summer Emerson, who was the later replacement, really no weight difference. And then Summer Emerson has been in there for one fight in the past as a junior in K1, as opposed to Hana Tucker, who is making her debut. So apparently a recent birthday for Hana Tucker. She's 16, not 15.
Okay.
So these two will get us going here next. And Summer Emerson is, like I mentioned, a late replacement on this card. She's worked with Devin and Jeremy, her family there at NKI, Greg and Brandon McMahon as well, Travis Chitwood, Dusty Little, Austin Carter, all providing the looks in the camp for Summer Emerson in that NKI camp. And she will oppose Hana Tucker, who is from the state of Georgia, coming in that Dalton camp. This will be 3 2-minute rounds presented by Tranquility. Will be headgear for the juniors, the full boxing gloves, the shin pads, and I think a whole lot of entertainment once we get going.
Same. I think it's going to be really fun to watch. You know, I've seen, we've had a guy back from our gym, Sly Loose. He was young. I mean, he was 12, you know, and he got in there one time, you know, in Aries, and he fought. And it was, I mean, being at a really young age, being able to have the confidence to step in, you know, knowing you got to go back to school next week.
Might be a little banged up.
Yeah.
All right, Hannah's in the cage. Back to Jeff.
And now let's welcome to the cage, Summer Emerson.
So here comes Summer Emerson from that Team NKI camp in Knoxville. And you bring up a great point, and you use the term confidence. It takes a lot of self-confidence, right, Samantha, to do this in any form or fashion, but to do it at a young age, I mean, that shows that you have a lot of self-confidence to put yourself out there like that.
And that's what fighting has good to offer. It helps build your confidence and your self-esteem and your ability to just walk out in front of all these people and put on a good show. And not only a good show, put on a good fight. And
it's more than just winning and being tough. It's the process, it's the training, it's the accomplishments, it's the big picture, it's all those kind of things, right?
Yeah. And respecting right. Your training partners. And it goes, there's a whole lot of benefits with fighting. So,
Torres, you played team sports, played football, and obviously, and this is an individual sport, but man, the value of MMA and sports goes so much farther than maybe what people see on the surface.
Yes, make no doubt about it. You know, I am thankful for my football career, but I'll be sitting here telling you a flat-out lie if I didn't say what I've learned in football have not translated to MMA. A lot of the things I've done in football has helped me in MMA. You know, and it's just different things that you do in different sports. And like I said, look, these girls starting at this really young age. That was a blessing to me to be able to start wrestling at a really young age. Because now, I mean, when I fight against guys that really don't have no wrestling experience, it's those certain tendencies that you do that you've been doing ever since you were 9, 8 years old that they can't grasp at the age of 2021. Right. So that's big time for these girls.
Sorry, Torres. Summer's in the cage. Back to Jeff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout of the evening is sponsored by Tranquility Hardscape. It's in the atomweight division, and it is in the juniors K1 division, and is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. Your first fighter, fighting out of the Allure Properties blue corner. She weighed in at 105.2 pounds. She is making her debut here tonight. She represents United Karate Studios out of Dalton, Georgia. This is Hana Tucker. And her opponent, fighting out of the Knoxville Mortgage Brokers red corner. She has a record of 0 wins with just 1 loss. She weighed in at 105 pounds. She represents Team NKI. NKI, right here in Knoxville, Tennessee, this is Summer Emerson.
All right, Hana Tucker is in the yellow shirt, Summer Emerson in the black top. This bout, an atom weight juniors K1 bout presented by Tranquility. Three 2-minute rounds. Our referee is Chad Washburn, and we are underway. First blow landed by Hana Tucker. Tucker, the aggressor early on.
Tucker has Emerson against the cage.
And here's that entertainment we talked about. Goodness. I think it was a slip.
Slip, yeah.
Yeah, slip.
Summer Emerson, late replacement for Sarah Hatfield from
Good
Kentucky.
Straight off the back from Summer, but man, that's straight right down the pipe from Hana. Hana, good teep again from Summer.
Hatfield.
Hana's really bringing the
Hana
pressure.
is bringing that pressure.
Wow.
Man. Oh, good left hook there from Hana.
Emerson hanging in there with this onslaught.
Oh, good jab. Oh, really. Oh, one great 1-2 to the body kick from Hana.
Clean.
Man, the combination just overpouring. She's turning her back. It's going to be a minute. I think Chad Washburn just told her you got to defend yourself. Oh, really good. Oh, glove touched the ground.
It did, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's a count.
Yep.
No count.
Emerson, a late replacement for Sarah Hatfield. That camp got COVID, so they had to push her bout till March.
Oh, good teep again there from Summer. Oh, good right. So I'm going to tell you something. Every time Summer keeps throwing these kicks, she's slightly bringing her guard down. And every time she does that, Hana is taking advantage of that with these straights right down the pipe. Ooh, and her jab.
Yep.
Dude, Hana's jab.
Hana's jab is
Good
excellent.
Lord. Oh, man, her jab.
Man, just the volume as well.
The volume, yeah, the pressure and the pace that Hana is putting on this girl.
And the combos.
Combinations behind every punch.
Hana Tucker, a machine.
Oh, my gosh. She got to defend herself.
Hana is keeping this pressure.
That's the end of the round. My goodness.
Nice round, ladies. We are going to round 2.
That totally, I think, went to Hana.
Guys,
10-8.
KGO. Go check out the KGO table tonight. They're doing $9
And you know what's crazy? Hana is the one. Hana has her nose bleeding.
Go get you one. Go get some energy.
So take
Come
it
on,
to
I
the
need you to
street
be a
plate.
little
So,
louder
you know,
tonight.
looking
Go
at
see
this
my lady over
man,
here
jab.
at the
Oh,
KGO
my
table.
gosh, that jab every single time. Boom, straight to the 1-2, straight to the body kick. It's those combinations, up, down, body, head, setting it up with punches straight to the kicks. That's incredible pressure there from Hana. I mean, even though there wasn't a technical knockdown from because Chad Washburn never did a count, could you actually make a case because of the pressure, the entire dominance? Could that be a 10-8 round?
I think so.
I mean, it was just never close from the beginning. You know, could that be a 10-8 round for Hana, even though you never got a knockdown? You know,
and it is interesting that it's Hana Tucker with the bloody nose, not Summer Emerson. So
that is true.
So,
that is true.
So Samantha, what do you want to see different from Summer Emerson here for the second round?
I want to see her keeping her hands up, throwing some 1-2s and trying to bring on some more pressure onto Tucker.
Man, picking up right where she left off is Tucker.
Yeah.
Oh, and there you go. Coach called out uppercut. She threw it. Hana is listening to her coaches. Her cardio is on point. She's constantly keeping that pressure. Just constantly staying on Emerson. Good knee to the body.
That was a good knee.
But man, that right there. Just constant pressure, man. She's just constantly staying on her.
Oh, nice combo there.
Combo.
That's what Samantha called for.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Summer circling the cage a little bit more instead of coming straight back.
Yeah, she got to circle more. She got to
she
get her
needs to
back
get
up
off
the
that
cage.
cage.
Yeah. I 100% agree with you.
Whoa. Chad Washburn has called this off. And it is over.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Chad Washburn has ended this bout.
That's
in
right.
the
That's a
second
good call.
round.
That's a good call.
Yep.
That's a good
Just
call.
Not enough in return from Summer Emerson, who is obviously very disappointed, but it's Hana Tucker who gets a second round finish.
That's right. I mean, we were sitting here talking about these girls got to go to school next week. You know, like there's no use for you to be in here trying to, you know, go all the way to the death. You know, try to get a victory or defeat. You know, I think that was a really good call by Chad Washburn, and rightfully so.
And here's the replay. Samantha, take us through this replay here. What you see in the finish?
I see Hana bringing in the pressure, some hooks, shots to the body, just keeping her up against the cage, and then I don't see Summer defending at all. She just kind of quits there in the last couple seconds. Good job, Hana. Like, she brought the pressure, she brought the game. She never let up.
No, she never let up. Hannah's cardio, man. I mean, that girl never stopped.
And that was her debut. Pretty impressive. Summer Emerson will fall to 0-2. Let's make it official. We go back to Jeff.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee stopped this bout at 57 seconds of the second round. Your winner by TKO by referee stoppage, out of the blue corner, Hana Tucker.
Congratulations to 16-year-old Hana Tucker. Bright future for
Ladies
Hana.
and gentlemen, give Summer Emerson a big round of applause. She stepped in here on 48 hours notice to make sure this fight happened for Hana.
How about that?
Everybody, one more time. These ladies just stole the show. Summer
late
Emerson
notice.
and your winner, Hana
Showed a good
Tucker.
chin with all of the blows that she took, all the strikes.
Takes a lot of courage to step in there on a 48